Okay, so welcome back, everybody. I hope whichever room you went into, you got some really good information, both phenomenal people and phenomenal speakers. So, Heidi, have we set up the breakout rooms for the next?
Can you just introduce the two so I've got time to refresh that for me? I, for some
Sure,
reason,
absolutely.
cannot spot.
Yeah.
Carrie, if you can spotlight yourself, that would be cool. Tech is working. Oh, she's in. It looks like
Is she still in the room?
uh, possibly.
Okay, so up with me next is Shay Sparks, and up with Carrie next is Barb Nangle, and she's going to be talking on the role of trauma in addiction recovery. And Shay Sparks talks about the societal impact of addiction. So we have the role of trauma or societal impact.
Can you just give like draw it out a little bit? Give them a little bit more information about what's going on, so I've got time to redo this.
Well, so how about if we let Shay and Barb introduce themselves? I would love to learn a little bit more because I don't know Barb yet.
The hard
Yeah,
part
Barb,
is that Shay wasn't able to join us live today. So if you guys can communicate, Shay, we've had to pre-record the interview with Adrian. So
Barb, go ahead and I don't know how to spotlight, so if we can spotlight Barb, that'd be great.
Hey everybody, my name
Hi.
is Barb Nangle. I am a boundaries coach, but I'm really not talking about boundaries today. I'm talking about my experience in the 12-step recovery fellowship, ACA, or Adult Children of Alcoholics and Dysfunctional Families. It's a trauma recovery program where you reparent yourself and you use the 12 steps to recover. So I hit a codependent bottom in 2015 at the age of 52 and landed in 12-step recovery, and soon learned that I qualified for ACA. I didn't know that I did. And also that my root cause was trauma. So I drank abusively until I was in my early 40s. I smoked weed abusively, super codependent. I'm also a recovering compulsive overeater. And after a lifetime of doing like 37 years of therapy, self-help books, workshops, workbooks, work groups, that stuff scratched the surface of the iceberg of my life, and my recovery in ACA melted the iceberg of my life. And I truly believe that it has to do with addressing the trauma. And for me, it was relational trauma. So it's what people often call little t trauma. And when I came in, I heard people talking about trauma and I didn't think it applied to me until I understood that the absence of good things happening can result in trauma. And now I think of it as the drip, drip, drip of emotional invalidation, which is what happened to me, and gaslighting and neglect and that sort of thing. So that's what I'll be talking about today.
Awesome. I'm super excited to learn more.
Yeah, it'll be very good. And on my recording, I interviewed Shay Sparks, and Shay is her talk as I said was on the societal impact of addictions. You know, when you have an addictive problem or substance behavioral issue, whether it's abuse, binge drinking, you definitely have a lot of societal problems as well. It's not just, everybody thinks like this is an individual problem, you know, it's not affecting anybody else, but it's just not true. It affects the family, it affects the community at large, and that's what we're going to explore on my end. And then Carrie is going to be with Barb, and I know they're going to have a great time too. So let's get that started.
So again, I'm going to open up the breakout rooms, hit that breakout button or more and breakouts, and choose the room you'd like to be in. If you're not seeing the breakout button, put it in the chat where you want to go, and I'm happy to assign you appropriately.